Hello, hello, welcome to this.
This.
Welcome to this. This is a little impromptu live kind of show where we're kind of taking it upon us to talk about some stuff, shoot the shit, if you will. Just talk about some random things that interest us in the world of pop culture and the media around it. We are focusing today, right now, on these kind of images that I saw earlier today, and I was like, guys, we got to talk about this. First of all, you know me, I'm Scott. Martin. That's Martin. And
Even
some
though
of you may know Liam. Some of you,
You
may
may
know Liam.
remember
He's
me.
here. You may remember him from other shows such as Comic Airwaves and yep.
Dawn of Comics Quiz Night. Come on now.
Oh yeah, Dawn of Comics Quiz Night. Yeah, of course. Sorry. So we're here to have a look at the concept images from the Mandalorian game. So what happened was a UI, a universal interface game developer called Gavin, maybe. I think he goes by the Twitter handle of Gav Makes Games, and released some images on his Twitter page, and it looked awesome. And it looked so realistic. Not realistic. It looked like a full game. It looked like a game is being made and it should be made. But
yeah, you wouldn't have thought that it's just a mock-up. You'd have thought that was near the end of development. They looked that
I know
high res. Yeah.
it's come out today. This guy works for EA Dice.
Yeah. He works for EA.
So this is. I don't think this is a mock-up. I actually am starting to believe this is a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
I think it's testing the water to see what's going on, if people are interested in what the reaction is, and then they may drop a little something.
God, I hope so. I absolutely hope so.
Yeah, I personally believe it's a way for EA to get the Star Wars games back under their belt, because Jedi Survivor was supposed to be the final game. I've recently completed the story of Jedi Survivor, and I can tell you it's not going to be the final game.
Whoa! So many spoilers. That's fine. Yeah. So, well, first of all, have you watched The Mandalorian?
Yes.
First two seasons I've watched it. I've not touched the third season yet.
So you haven't seen season 2.5?
Yes, I've seen that.
Within Boba Fett.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay. And season 3?
Yep. I finished season 3 yesterday, I want to say.
Yesterday? Really?
Yeah. I've only been watching it over the last few days.
Wow. Okay. Did you enjoy? We'll keep it low for Martin. Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. I don't think it's as strong as the previous 2 seasons, but it's still a very good season.
Yeah.
I will say the only reason I've not touched on it yet is because I've been told it's very Bo-Katan heavy, and I've sort of not wanted to watch it, but it's just sort of gone down in my to watch list. So,
all right. Okay.
Personally, I don't think it's as Bo-Katan heavy as people are making out.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it's all right. It's fine. I think it's a good balance. I do.
Yeah.
But we're here to talk about these game images, concept game images. Okay, so do you want to see the first one?
Yeah.
You ready? Have you seen these yet before?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'm sure we've all got some opinions then. Okay, so here's the first one. We'll go with that one instead.
Cool. It looks
so cool. That looks amazing. So that's just the main menu page. Okay, I'm going to be zooming in on some things now and again throughout this. But first of all, it's called The Way of the Warrior. I think that's such a great title.
Yeah.
For a Mandalorian game. Right up there. We've got the normal UI of a menu, but the thing that intrigues me a little bit is this down here.
Yeah.
This little version 1.07 down there.
You don't add that for a mock. I'm sorry, you don't add that for a mock. And I think what they're trying to do as well with the title, they've done it very basic sort of lettering to throw you off with that idea that this is, just a mock, because there's nothing special to the text. There's nothing special to the way of the warrior. But I'm sorry,
No.
that artwork of Mando,
looks amazing.
Yeah.
Too much effort has gone in.
Yeah.
To just have it as a few concept images,
But
totally.
I mean, you could argue that with the Jedi games as well, they've already got a lot of these assets ready to go.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Because it's the same company, isn't it? EA Dice.
It's EA. I don't think the Jedi series is EA Dice, but it's still under the EA umbrella.
Yeah.
They could have pulled some of this stuff from maybe Battlefront, because Mando did make an appearance in Battlefront 2, didn't he? They did add him as a playable character, so they must have had some sort of artwork to pull from.
Yeah.
This could be something that's been used.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That looks so great, though. It does look really good.
Does.
There's not really much to say about this page, really.
No, it's quite a clean-cut page, isn't it? It's very basic, but still heavily detailed on the character model.
I feel like if we were on the game, we would have a little bit of like motion, just a little bit of like moving the head up and down a little bit, left and right, a bit of breathing. I think that it would be like that. And hopefully in the background a little like, this is the way, Oh wow! Just
that's when you press select. When you press select on the game and you boot to continue, you'll get a little.
This is the way.
Yeah.
And then you'll have that sound. If you quit the game, you'll have the sound of R2D2 screaming.
Wow!
You'll have that sound. All right, let's go to the next image. We actually have more things to look at and talk about on this one.
Just before we jump on it, can I just touch something in the chat? Bill says, should I play a Star Wars game? Yes. Play a Star Wars game.
Hell yes.
Jedi Fallen Order, great game to play if you haven't played one yet.
Yeah. And Survivor is just as good. Like, honestly, get on it, Phil.
I'll be grabbing that. Little cheeky tip if you're in the UK, Facebook Marketplace is amazing to pick up new games cheap. Like Jedi Survivor came out, and within like 2 weeks, it was on Facebook Marketplace for £25, the PS5 version. So when I'm ready to buy it, I will be doing it through there. Because CEX was like 43 quid, something like that, when I looked at it last. Buying it brand new is still 50, 60, whatever pound it is.
CEX just ripped the arse out of everything, though, didn't they? To be honest, that's why I don't bother shopping at CEX.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've definitely got a lot worse. Like I used to work there, and they got worse since I've left. 100%.
It's because you left, mate.
The whole company has gone downhill.
CEX on your shoulders
nationwide across the UK. CEX has gone down the pan.
Liam's left. We're going to become rip-off merchants now.
So, right, look at this. Such a great picture. We have a cool landscape type of thing going on. We're in Zeronia. For some reason, they've been given some experience, 70 experience for discovering a new location.
Yeah.
And we've got this cool like third-person view of the Mandalorian character.
Yeah, looking at this UI, this is why I keep bringing up Jedi Survivor or Jedi Fallen Order, because this UI, it screams the same engine.
Yeah.
There's
definitely.
a few differences here and there, but overall, it is the same engine.
Just the layout. The layout is just too similar.
Yeah.
We've got our little, different language up here. Got our missions down here in this bit. We've got, I'm assuming, some little extra abilities, like like the, what's it called?
Your flamethrower attachment.
Yeah, you've got flamethrower attachment, a health thing, and I'm assuming that top one is the robot from season 2 where it spins round everywhere. You know what I mean? You remember that scene
Yeah.
where
Could
he was
be.
absolutely bombarded? He's got the same head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the same head. It's got to be the guy. So I think that's like an ultimate move. Obviously it's got a
Companion.
cooldown. We can see there's got a cooldown there, so that's really
Mhm.
cool. But yeah, I think it's that. It's like, yeah, call this companion down to help you out quickly for like 30 seconds or whatever, and then away it goes. But yeah, you've got a health counter, I guess. They've
Oh
used
yeah,
one.
like your stim pack sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your 25% packs, and you just bump you up with a bit of health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's room for one more. So what could that be? What kind of things could you include in that?
Could be multiple things, to be fair,
Yeah.
couldn't it? Throughout, it could be, because we're not even taking into account Beskar sort of accessories and
Mhm.
stuff. Because I know we can see on the bottom right, he's got a rifle, and he's got his handgun, and
Yeah.
what looks like to be a grenade.
And a
So we've
pumpkin
not-
grenade.
Pumpkin grenade.
So we're not even taking into account, Beskar spear.
Yeah.
You're going to get Beskar armor upgrades.
Yeah.
So
this red bar is health armor, sorry, and the green bar is health.
Maybe.
could be, yeah, it makes sense. It seems logical, and obviously you can pack about 5 grenades by the look of that. So
Yeah.
Could be
5 big
stamina,
ol'-
maybe.
Could be, yeah. That's also
Yes.
another thing. Yeah, stamina there. I think that's better than the armor.
See, the thing that I noticed, we're zooming in and out of this picture, I never picked it up before. Top right hand corner, you've got like
Yeah.
a day and night cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice. I wanted to take this for myself.
Sorry,
No, it's fine. Totally fine. But this is so cool conceptually to think about. This must mean, well, I hope it would mean, considering, we go, so this could be a AAA game, PS5, Xbox, Series X.
Well, it
and-
is. It is PlayStation because you saw L1 and triangle down the bottom there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I'm really hoping by seeing this, daytime, nighttime, that we have environmental changes, we have different characters pop up depending on the time of the day, maybe even some it says sunny. So are
Yeah,
there
so
weather
it's
effects?
weather as well.
Are
Yeah.
we going to have rainy? We're going to have cloudy, foggy, storms, that kind of stuff.
see, and that again opens another question that I would go with. If it's going to go to that extent, which I'm quite happy for it to do, I wouldn't want an open world game. I would want an open sandbox style, so that each planet you go on has its restricted size, so that it can give you these extra bells and whistles, like weather effects and stuff. Because I think when you start going into the worlds of open world, unless you're people like Rockstar, you've got 5 or 6 years to lay foundations for these games. You can't achieve that. So if they're going to do that, you've got to isolate it. And I think in Jedi Fallen Order, I haven't played the new one, but they have that isolated area.
Yeah.
So you're able to give us those extra effects.
It's like same with the the God of War games, the Uncharted games did it quite well. Tomb Raider, those games. It's all kind of in that kind of realm, isn't it? Like, you can go and explore,
but there's a linear path to follow.
Yeah, but you can't move on until you do what we tell you to do, essentially. Yeah, totally. But yeah, anything else here? It looks beautiful. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It just seems so much depth to it. I just think, going back to the fact that we're talking about concept art here, that don't look concept to me.
No, it doesn't.
That looks rendered.
Yeah, it looks ready to go.
God, I want to play it so much.
It looks like it has got depth. There's you can see at a distance what's going on.
Yeah,
this is exciting. I can't see how this is going to be not made.
If EA ever see this, please just drop the game. I don't care. even if it's an alpha, I'll play it. Just give it to me, please. All right, next one.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah. Okay. So we got 2 images left. There's this one. this kind of focuses on the camera.
Yeah, so this
mode.
is the photo mode. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know what to say about this. I'm not someone who uses photo mode in games. I can't be asked. I'd rather just play the game.
Yeah, neither am I, to be honest. I think when they first started making photo mode a thing, like I played about with it and got bored after a minute.
Yeah. But the amount of stuff you can do, though, the exposure, the aperture, the bokeh, and all the rest, the brightness, the vignette, it's man, just so, because I understand it's a good feature to have in a game because you're going to, take a photo and then you're going to put that on your socials and everyone's going to go, that game looks lush. Maybe I should pick this up. Oh, I wonder how they took that photo. Where is that? Blah, blah, blah.
It's free marketing for them.
100%. But
But and seeing that reminds me, because I was playing Cyberpunk 2077 a couple of nights ago, and I accidentally hit both the analog sticks together, and this sort of menu comes up. But I didn't even realize. I wonder what the hell was going on. I thought I broke my game.
Right.
Because it spins the camera around to this view where you're face on, and it just it gives me that vibe where it is going to give a quite in depth. And just looking at his armor there, he looks like is he wearing the traditional armor that he wears at the start of the season 1?
Yeah, it looks very Boba Fett, doesn't it?
Yeah,
greens and reds. Colors. Yeah. But yeah, even like the detail in his cape, the little, you can see the texture in there. Looks
see, great. Now this looks more artistic. This doesn't look rendered. This looks more artistic.
This looks more concept. I was going to say that the background looks almost painted, and he's just placed in front of it.
Yeah,
but you got to consider the settings they've got you, the exposure and the bokeh.
I was going to say whether that's an effect from the photo mode. I don't know.
So.
Could be.
I think so. The aperture as well. I love cameras. I love settings like that. But when it comes to a game with photo mode, I can't be asked. Really not bothered at all.
You honestly. Find that it's because it's disengaging. It takes you out of the immersion of playing the game.
Yeah.
That's the problem I find with it. I usually touch on photo mode if I'm messing around and dicking about in it. Once I've finished the game, like Spider-Man, I played Spider-Man right the way through, done everything, platinum the game, and then I went in and started dicking with the photos.
Yeah, totally. We have these other different types of things to do on top here. We have some effects. You imagine having the little dog ears filter on the Mandalorian,
just licking the screen,
like. The big tongue, hanging out. That's what it means with the effects, right? That's what they're talking about.
Filters,
the filters, the cool.
I can't wait for them.
little Grogu ears, little Yoda ears. That'd be really good, wouldn't it? I love that. Environment. I'm assuming you can, with that setting, you can change the weather for the camera. You can make it sunnier, snowy, raining, whatever.
Again, what Liam said before, that could be the texture of the background, making it look more artistic as opposed to rendered. Look. Because he looks rendered, so he looks, he looks digital. Where the background, as you said before, very painted.
Yeah,
in effect.
Yeah, and then they got the post process. I've never seen that in a camera mode before, but that seems bougie.
That's new to me. I've never seen post process as an option before.
No,
Did you guys know what post process is?
No,
I'm trying to process it as we speak.
It makes me think of the like the red light rooms. You hang up your photos and you hang them up.
Yeah,
makes me think of that. I have no idea what it means, but we also have the little, the scroll bar down here as well. So there's more settings in this.
More settings, yeah.
This is just less than half of what other things would be available in that mode.
That's very in depth for a photo mode.
It's mad.
But when I see something like this does beg the question to me whether it is a mock or not.
Yeah, because this makes it look.
Yeah, that's very, mocky. Very in depth just for photo.
Yeah.
But depending on what the game looks like overall, if it is that big and the weather's into it, and we've got a lot of detail, you're going to have a lot of settings to tinker with, especially for
Mhm.
PC. You know, because this could be a demo run on a PC, but it's been set with PlayStation controllers. So you've got to think outside the box there. You know, this isn't run on a console.
Totally. No, totally. Anything else on this one? You want to get the buttons down here? That seems pretty
Again,
standard.
it's
Yeah,
it could be it could be just stuff they've used on a tech demo on where they're developing, because they will, when you're doing it, you have to develop for console, don't you? So adding these sort of things in, and in those options, is part of the foundation.
Yeah.
So
Totally. Phil has said, turns out he actually has Fallen Order. Must have been free on PlayStation Network 1 month.
that's how I got it. That's how I got it.
Get it.
But
Play it.
I played it.
Just get on
Download
it.
it, Phil. I think they've done a
Get on it.
PS5 update as well, so it's if you've got
Oh,
PS5,
nice.
it's even better.
He does. He had a PS5 when it came out, original release. Lucky guy. I've got mine as well, but he was one of the lucky few to get his straight away. All right, last image. I like this one.
Yeah,
I like this one a lot. A lot of options. Look at this.
I like I like that they got the stormtrooper helmet and things like that as well. So
What's Kylo Ren there? That's a Kylo Ren mask, isn't it, in the bottom left?
Yeah. So personally, I believe that this is just all the assets they've got available to them, just used for these images.
Because you're not going to have stormtroopers. You're not going to have the option to switch to a stormtrooper.
Yeah. And I would imagine Kylo Ren was also in one of the Battlefields, Battlefield 2, maybe.
Yeah, he was.
Right. Yeah. So these are all assets they've got ready to go, which is why it looks like it's ready to go.
But this looks fun. The fact that you've got your helmets, your body armor, your gloves, your boots, stuff like that, and you can customize all that. I wonder if cape would come under the body armor bit.
I imagine so.
Yeah, because it's interchanging, isn't it? There's something about that just really, again, takes me away from mock. If you zoom back into that top corner, we've got a description on the helmet he's got.
Yeah,
stereotypical yet sturdy helmet to give many new Mandalore, many warriors. That's a description of something that's been thought about. That's not, they've thought about that. That's
and the names as well. The 7-3X Elite.
Yeah.
You don't watch the show and they go, "I bestow upon you the 42B mediocre helmet of the realm." But yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, there's so much detail put into them. And what's cool is not just we have 1 out of 17 helmets available apparently, but each of those, these 4 have different colors. So we've got 17 helmets, but you've got some of them have got variations of different colors.
Yeah,
so cool.
I swear I've seen that color, the way the color changes. I've seen that before. Is that in Jedi Fallen Order?
Yeah, it's in the Jedi games.
Yeah,
because you can choose, can't you, between that color split?
Yeah. So again, the more we're talking about this, the more it sounds like they are just grabbing bits and bobs from other little games they've done.
Yeah.
Just to make this concept. And it is probably just is a concept, and that's totally fine. But it's fun to get together and have this little chat and be like, we want it. How great would this be?
It wouldn't surprise me if these artwork, he's sharing them out there to get general opinion of what people want. Like for us coming on tonight, talking about these concept photos, it's building buzz, and he's probably putting this pitch forward to say, look, I've put these pictures out I've made, I've gained buzz, there's a lot of people interested. Take a look, see if you're interested. And this might be a very social media testing pitch that he's trying to do. And if he is doing it and it works, I can only commend him because I want to play it.
Yeah. Show me
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
I mean, it'd be amazing. You know, with the success of the Jedi Fallen Order, and the Jedi Survivor games, it would only make sense to keep going. And especially how successful Mandalorian's been. Yeah, I want it. I want to touch on these things at the top. We have currency.
Experience and currency, yeah.
Yeah, we got a level 2. I'm assuming level 2. And an experience bar.
Yeah.
That looks great.
The currency is new. Because there's obviously no currency in the Jedi games.
No, you have to just unlock everything, don't you?
Yeah.
But then in the series, he has to buy the Beskar.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have to? Maybe this is a currency for armor upgrades, weapon upgrades.
Yeah.
That you'll pick up from doing bounties.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, surely there's going to be plenty of bounty hunting missions as well as mercenary missions.
Yeah.
Where you earn your money.
Because where would you guys like this to be set? That's a question I wanted to put out to you. You know, let's talk just story-wise. Where in the timeline would you like it? Because me personally, I would like it pre-Mandalorian Season 1.
Yeah, I want it pre-Grogu.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
I want to see him.
I don't want to babysit.
Grogu. Yeah, I don't want Grogu in this. As much as I like him in the show, he's brilliant, he's cute, he's adorable. I wouldn't want him in this game. Yeah, I would want it as a, up and coming, Din Djarin. Din Djarin, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, because including Grogu, it would either be babysitting and become a nuisance, you just get annoyed with him, which would then ruin Grogu for the show, or he'd be an overpowered force using like special ability sort of thing.
Yeah.
And that would then take away from the Mandalorian aspect of the game.
Yeah,
exactly.
Totally. Yeah. But yeah, I want this.
I'd like to see it start from when he was found as a boy, let that touch upon, and then maybe do some early training sessions of learning. Your tutorial is going to be you learning your weapons, stuff like that, and then see him go out and do his very first mission, his very first bounty, and then start going and doing other bounties, traveling the galaxy. We get to fly the ship. I can't remember the name of the ship now, but the original ship from Season 1, flying that around from planet to planet, gaining bounties, gaining currency, upgrading armor, progressing through a story. If you wanted to, they could wrap it up pre-Season 1, but in a way, don't do it. Give us a trilogy, then push us to Season 1.
Yeah.
No, that would be so good. It's nice to dream,
It is nice to dream.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's nice to dream. But we do have, great Star Wars games anyway, such as the Jedi games now coming out. I cannot wait to play that second one.
Me too.
Really looking forward to it.
To.
I will.
I've got to get it.
Yeah, my current game at the moment that I'm going through is the PS5 Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, yeah.
Going through that at the moment.
Nice.
But yeah, once I've done with that, I might carry. I've got Horizon 2 as well. I started it, played it for about 2-3 hours, and then just couldn't be asked. And I haven't played it since. And I think it was because when I bought it, I was like, I'm going to replay the first one. So I replayed the first one, then I got into the second one, and I was like, I'm burnt out. So I'm going to wait a while. I'm going to wait a while to play that one. But that's that. Those are the 4 images that we've had. I can't imagine we're going to get any more.
No. And what timing to drop these as well? This has only been dropped in the last couple of...
Yeah.
Right before San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
When, let's be honest, the nerd community is at its hype. We all are.
Peaky
See
buzz.
something like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a tease.
Hope. Yeah, fingers crossed.
What a tease. But yeah. I'm done if you are.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think there's only so much we can touch on Force Deals, but it's been nice having a little chat about what potentially and hopefully might come down the line.
Good old Chinwag. Love shooting the shit. And we'll do this more. If you want to see this more, let us know. We want to do this more. We want to have more general little chats like this on the channel, so we will be doing that more. And they won't just be games; it'll be film-related things, TV-related things, trailers, And for instance, for an example, we're not going to do this, but for example, when Wolverine got his new suit, for the Deadpool 3 film, we'll be talking about little bits like that popping up on social medias and things like that. Just having a chat, and just doing something a bit different. But that's it.
It's been fun.
Yep. Yeah. Cool.
Can't wait.
All right. Well, can't wait for the next one. See you guys then. Bye.
Bye.